Take the gun away.
You were my friend, you know me. Come on, take your shot.
Against All Odds, a collaborative effort between director Taylor Hackford and screenwriter Eric Hughes, was inspired by the classic 1947 film noir Out of the Past.
The approach wasn't really so much to remake it as to be inspired by it and do the story as they couldn't do it then, which would be very steamy, very sexual. It's an edgy, intense love story, a contemporary love story about a triangle, about two guys who are obsessed with the same woman, who is somebody different to each of them.
She look great or what?
The triangle consists of James Woods, Rachel Ward, and Jeff Bridges. Bridges plays an ex-football star. The performance made him a star.
I wrote this for Jeff Bridges. That's who I had in mind. And it's the first time that he ever tested for a movie. And he tested because, as he said to me, I really want to say these words. When he read the script, he said, I need to say these words. And even though it was a fight to get them to agree to cast him, he's now, irrevocably the movie, and he's such a memorable part of the film because he is Terry Brogan.
The movie had many memorable scenes, most of which were shot on the sly in Mexico.
Well, no one had ever shot in the ruins before that kind of. We weren't allowed to have violence or sex. So when we were shooting the scene where Alex Cara shows up with the gun to find them, I had to keep the Mexican censor busy. So he only pulls it, if you've noticed in the film, when he turns a corner and the Mexican censor couldn't see what was going on inside. It's an interesting thing because if somebody asked me about that, why does this movie not seem like it was made 10 years ago? And there's something about the whole design of the film, whether it's the cars, whether it's the clothes that Rachel wears or Jeff wears or Jimmy wears, that it just seems contemporary, but it doesn't seem, you can see another film from that period and it will look dated, but that film actually doesn't. Everybody kind of looks kind of simple and cool and like they never really, it doesn't look like it's happening then. It actually always looks like it's happening now.
Perhaps that's because it's set in Los Angeles, the land of cool.
It's a town where not that many people stay up late at night, but the people who do are pretty intense people, and that's what this movie is about. Football players stay up late at night, gamblers do, women like Jessie. So it's about that LA sunlight, but that LA sunlight after the sun goes down as well.
Unfortunately, some of those uprise-soul scenes were cut, simply because they would have made the movie too long.
There actually was about 45 minutes cut from Against All Odds, which has a lot of their whole tense sexual triangle of the three of them. In fact, Jimmy even has a love scene, a nude scene with Rachel, which was cut from the movie.
But what was left certainly made an impression on audiences.
People were shocked by the movie, upset by the movie, or enthralled by the movie, but it got very intense reaction. And now it's a movie that people remember very fondly.